Hey guys, how the devil are we? Welcome back to the channel. The very first thing I want to say before you click away is, believe me, this is not clickbait. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. It's not a scam, it's not a fix, it's not some trickery or anything. This is a genuine story. It's from a couple of years ago with a client of mine, but it is a genuine story of how he lost 15 pounds in a week, or just over 15 pounds in a week. No restrictions to his diet, nothing crazy, no exercise because he was injured at the time. Nothing ridiculous, just an honest story of how someone has lost 15 pounds in a week by making the smallest changes. Okay, yes, there was changes to various areas of his life, but small changes, nothing major, nothing drastic, no food restrictions. I never stopped him eating any, well, I say I never stopped him eating anything he loved. I stopped him eating one thing that he loved, but I'm going to share the video with you. I'm going to share the talk that me and Andy have in a minute, and he's going to explain why I've stopped him doing that and how he's not actually missed it, so it's fine. But there's no real restrictions. I'm not stopping him eating chips, burgers. He can eat all that stuff, cakes. He can eat all that if he wants in this week. It's not a problem. But he's lost 15 pounds, and he's not been on any kind of ridiculous calorie deficit or anything. I'm going to share now a video between me and Andy. We caught up after his first week, and this is about 10 days after we started this little program, and he's going to explain in the video exactly why he can't exercise, what we've gone through in this week, what's helped him lose the 15 pound, how much he's not struggled with it, how easy it's been for him, how gobsmacked he was at the result. To be fair, we was both gobsmacked. I expected him to lose 2 or 3 pounds maybe at the end of the first week. When he texted me to say that he'd lost 15 pounds, I rang him straight up. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that he'd lost 15 pounds in a week. It certainly wasn't the goal. We set out to lose a little bit, to start him on the path, maybe lose, say, 1, 2, 3 pounds, something like that. That was it. We never set out to lose 15 pound. But his body wanted to. Obviously, his body had enough carrying that extra weight around and decided to, we're going to banish that 15 pound. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to start again. So I'm going to link now to this old video. What I would like to say though, this old video, it is an old video. I'm by no means a YouTube expert. I'm no means super comfortable in front of the camera. But this was a couple of years ago. There's a bit of camera shake there because my dog has just knocked the tripod. It's a few years ago. My persona on camera, my confidence on camera is shocking. I don't think at any point I'm looking at the lens of the camera. What I'm doing is I'm looking at Andy on this video screen, and I'm not, so Andy's like there, and my camera lens is up here, and I'm not looking up there. I'm looking at Andy. So most of the time in this video, you see me kind of looking away, but that doesn't matter. It's also my old branding. It's also my old company on the t-shirt as well, so that's interesting, but it is a few years ago. But it's so relevant. You can lose this kind of weight. You can have a real kickstart to your weight loss just by doing these simple things that Andy's done, and it's achievable for all of us. And say this is week 1. This is not like 6 months, a year down the line. This is just week 1. So it's easy to stick to for a week. We can all do it. We've all got it inside us. Let me take you now into this video with Andy, and he's going to explain a lot more about what we've done. So you've lost 15 pounds in 1 week. I'd love to know how you've done that. Have you been living on salads the entire week?
Definitely not. No.
Cool. How about cutting out carbs? Have you had to do that?
No. I've certainly been eating carbs as well.
And you've not been able to do any exercise at all in this week, have you?
No, I can't exercise at the moment.
So I'm guessing you've been hungry the entire week?
No, not at all. No, I've been very full.
Okay. Followed some crazy fad diet or taken supplements during the week?
No supplements, no crazy fad diet, no.
Okay. Lots of bland food, I'm guessing then?
No, not at all. Not at all.
And this hasn't been tough in any way?
No, easy as pie.
So we set our targets, and what was your thoughts at this stage? Having spoken to me, I put a plan in place for you. Did you believe it? What was you thinking?
Well, I kind of looked at the plan, and the thing that sort of jumped out at me straight away was dairy-free for 28 days. I'm a great milk drinker. I love butter on my bread, and I thought, oh my gosh, how the heck am I going to do that for 28 days? 8 days in, it's not bothered me a little bit. Not bothered me a bit.
Good.
The meditation aspect of it, the kind of the brain training aspect of it. I've got to be honest. Again, at the beginning, I kind of looked at it and thought, we'll see. But I've stuck to it. I've done what you said, and all I can say is certainly in the first week, the results are there.
Yeah, it is only the first week. It's still a long way to go, but it's a good promising start, definitely.
Absolutely.
So you've just alluded to some of the other aspects there, the meditation, the mind, the like the mental aspects, what we've been trying to get you to do, the brain training side of stuff. But what
Yeah.
have we done with the food? What's apart from the no dairy? Have we done a lot of big changes?
No, not really. I mean, obviously, sticking to an element of carb, protein, and healthy fat in every meal. That's kind of what I've tried to do. It's not always possible. I mean, trying to get some healthy fat into your breakfast is not always easy. There has been the odd times where I've kind of looked at the meal and it has been a little bit fat free, but in the main, that's kind of what I've stuck to and tried to get a healthy portion of all of the kind of the macronutrients into each meal. So yeah, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult.
Right, there you go. How amazing was that? It's actually been a while since I've watched that video, so it's a few years old. So amazing to recap, amazing to see the journey's on. He's still on a great journey. He's doing really well at the minute, so I'm really proud of him for that. I love the fact that he's so honest and that he's talked about his hip injury and that he can't exercise, and he's done all this without exercise, which is huge, because a lot of people want to lose weight without exercise. One of the top search YouTube titles is how to lose weight without exercise. I know a lot of you want to be doing that, and I know a lot of you are interested in that. Maybe I should have titled the thumbnail that, or should have titled the video how to lose weight without exercise, but never mind. So follow them tips. Maybe cutting out the dairy for you could work just as well. Maybe drinking a little bit more water, focusing on your mind as well. It's a huge factor. It's often overlooked, but it is so important if you want the long-term weight loss, you want the long-term health changes. It really, really is. Yes, these results we've worked here with Andy worked well for a week, but we ultimately wanted that to last for months, and it did. Not obviously at 15 pounds. I think week 2 was sort of 6 or 7 pounds lost, and it gradually dropped as the weeks went on, but it stayed consistent for a long while because of those changes. And as we said, different things, mindset, stronger mind, we worked on meditation, all these different kinds of things worked really, really well. So don't just think that weight loss is cutting calories. It's absolutely not. There's a whole lot more to it, but it can be really simple and it can yield huge results, and you don't have to bust a gut in the gym to do it. Although I would say getting some exercise if possible, if you've not got a broken hip, getting some exercise is a really good idea, not just for the weight loss point of view, but for your whole body. Just getting you moving is a great thing to be doing. So thanks for watching, guys, girls. I really appreciate that. Take care. If you like the video, please go down and like it and hit the subscribe button if you care to do so. That would be awesome, because it shows me that I'm producing good stuff for you. I love that. Please hit that subscribe if you don't mind, and I will see you all again in that next video.